Hi, welcome to Mountain Gym Card Collectibles. I'd like to wish you a happy Thanksgiving. I hope you have a great day. Get full eating a lot of food. Hopefully it's all affordable for you. I know I've had to cut my budget back a bit because of the prices of food. But it is what it is. So anyway, I have been scouring social media looking for interest in sports cards, TCG, whatever. And you can check out the sports cards online for deals, and there are a lot of deals. I just pulled this up, and they're taking prices down. Can't say they're not. But overall, I'm not getting a sense that there's a lot of excitement for sports cards, on Black Friday for one reason or another. So right here, I just pulled up, sports card Black Friday, and we can kind of see how people just aren't too excited for this, social media. So right here, we have, this just came out 49 minutes ago. Hopefully it gets, some replies, but don't forget tomorrow's our annual Black Friday sale. Anyone who's interested in the sports card box list, send us a PM and we will send the list. Hope everyone enjoys their Thanksgiving. And that's from Evan's Sports Card Collectibles. Big sale, no replies. We have Tank Sports Cards, eBay Black Friday sales live. Runs until December 1st. Go load up. Well, we have a few people, chatting here. You got any 2018 All-Star Game parallels in there? I don't believe so. All right. You're posting more cards between now and the 1st? Every game day. So there's a little bit of interest, but not much, pretty boring. All right. Here's one from Champ Sports. So many things to eat and so many things I want to buy. Happy Thanksgiving. Shop the Black Friday sale. And nothing. No replies, anything, Here's another one. Once Sport Black Friday is live with 30% off of all yearly subscriptions. And nothing. There's just nobody even interested, Black Friday at the sports card shop is special. Nothing. Nobody replying. No one cares. We got 5 hearts, but still, that's pretty sad. It's been up there for a few days. What is about sports cards and Black Friday that people are just kind of like, meh? If you know what I mean, it's just like, yeah, we're going to get a good deal. Yeah, right. Like, why even bother? You know what I mean? It's just like, forget it. I'll just keep doing my thing. And so, I'm just cruising down here looking, for some more deals. Yeah, there's plenty of Black Friday deals. Here we see one, Black Friday prep. No one cares. And I think it just goes back to you can push all the retail sports cards on us that you want, but we all know that the good stuff is in the hobby, and the hobby always goes to the breaking companies. And pretty much everyone involved knows that, and so they can hype up stuff, Black Friday weekend sale, this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All single cards, 25% off. Here are a few more examples. It's just like people don't care, This Friday, this Black Friday sale is going to be insane. Go check it out. Sports Card Junction. And absolutely no interest or replies at all, Why is that? Well, like I said earlier, I think that what's happened is a lot of people have been alienated out of the sports card realm. You can throw them, a bone, basically. Hey, we have a Black Friday sale on retail or whatever. Oh, singles, whatever. But overall, I feel like a lot of the sports card community has been alienated from sports cards. And I'm just putting that out there. It's a sad thing to see. People should be excited for Black Friday deals, for sports cards, because in my mind, it's like, hey, it should be an awesome time to buy what you want. But no, more and more people are just kind of going, meh, who cares? And so what I found on social media that's getting, a lot of traction, a lot of interest, would be this deal at GameStop, okay? And you have to read the fine print because a lot of people aren't reading the fine print, okay? So anyway, like it says here, this Black Friday, history awaits. 5 golden tickets are scattered across GameStop stores nationwide. Discover one and you'll be rewarded with a year of Pokemon drops on us. Okay, so this wording is really bad, okay? It says here, history waits. 5 golden tickets are scattered across GameStop stores nationwide. So people are just thinking they could be anywhere, like a big Easter egg hunt. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and click this. Right here at the bottom. I have to take my glasses off to even see it. 5 golden tickets have been randomly inserted across select GameStop Power Pack Series 4 units, okay? Winners receive a complete collection of each quarterly release set of Pokémon TCG SKUs or SKUs for the 2026 calendar year. Available at select GameStop locations. Limit 1 per customer. So, guess what? They're not saying what they should be saying in a very loud manner. You have to really read the fine print, okay? So you can only purchase one GameStop Power Pack Series 4 unit at each location, okay? And as far as I know, those Power Packs can go up to anywhere, approximately about $100, That's what I mean, is you have to read the fine print, and a lot of people have not read the fine print on this. So now we can get into, what people are saying, in the replies. And there is miles and miles of replies. So this first question, what if you shop at 2 locations often? Well, you'd have to buy, a power pack, at each location. So, if they're $100, that's $200. I'm so nervous as to which one to visit first. And will I secure the right one? Can't wait and see you Friday, okay? So we have a few replies here. It's arguably a massive gimmick. There's thousands of stores nationwide and probably hundreds of thousands of customers on Black Friday. Randomly getting this ticket would probably be rarer than a Powerball win. And then it says here, live like a little dude. You may as well have replied with a story about building a bridge, Buzz Killington. Probably not even your state, bro. Imagine thinking you have a shot. They're already backdoored. Well, if they're in the power packs, I honestly don't know if they are backdoored. Let's be honest here. That's one way to have your stores trashed amidst looking for a golden ticket. Okay, well, once again, they're not reading the fine print, A lot of these replies, I went over this a little bit. It seems like they feel like you're just going to go into a store and you're just going to, start trashing the store looking for an Easter egg. No, you have to purchase a power pack, okay? But can I swim in your chocolate river? Well, you have to buy a power pack. Once again, why do they keep the fine print so small on these things? Because they want you to walk in the door. That's the point. It's just a big gimmick. They want people walking in the door. Are we supposed to tear the store apart, or how do you have a chance to get one? Okay, so see, a lot of these people, they just read the big lettering. They didn't read the fine print, and I keep bringing that up. Here's a reply. Do you guys have any original ideas? Business failing, crypto seems hype, let's buy some of that. Card seems more popular than video games, let's become scalpers. What promotions can we do? I saw this movie as a kid. Yeah, to me, GameStop doesn't feel like GameStop to me when I go in there. I've not been in GameStop, for about 6-7 months. But to me, GameStop is what it was in the early 2000s. I'd go to GameStop early 2000s. I would buy usually computer games, strangely enough, over console games to play on my computers. And I always get awesome deals on it. And the only things you would typically see in a GameStop, or even, I believe I was even going in the 90s. I might be wrong. But typically, the only thing I would see in a GameStop would be computer games or console games. I go in there now and there's all sorts of collectibles. Funkos, which they typically overprice. Sometimes they have good sales on them where you buy like 5 and they mark it down. But I've never bought any Funkos from them. Their sports card prices, to me, are overpriced. They're too expensive. The Pokemon's overpriced, too expensive. I'd never buy Pokemon there. I pretty much don't buy anything at GameStop anymore because the prices are just, so expensive. Now, someone obviously disagrees with me. Their sports cards are fairly priced. Some would even say cheap when you pay for Power Pro rewards. Okay. So, something going on there. I mean, when I look at their sports cards, I go, I could buy the same product at Walmart for less, because it's retail, Business failing. Tell me you're a shill without telling me. Anyone who can read a balance sheet from the last 4 quarters would say otherwise. How short are you? Well, that's just it. I'd have to dig into it to see, if they're making a lot of money. But I still believe he's right. I mean, I feel like GameStop is a company that's just looking for any opportunity imaginable. It's not so much about sticking with what they originally formed the business at, as with console games and computer games. It's just, can we make money doing this? Can we make money doing that? It feels really cheesy to an extent. I like this. Average GameStop experience coming soon. You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir. And that's a wake-up call. If you're going to do this, it's true. So someone's using grok here. Considering GameStop is only doing 5 for all their stores, can you estimate what the percent any one physical power pack will have a golden ticket? Yeah. Good luck with that. And you can only buy 1 per store. WTH, I thought it was 5 per store. Yeah, they deserve to go under. Laugh out loud. Yeah, I mean, that's just it. Is you're going to buy something that costs quite a bit, and you're not likely going to get what you want. Based on Series 3's inventory of 7,500 units, assuming Series 4 is similar, the chance of a golden ticket in any one power pack is roughly 5 out of 7,500 or 0.067%. Exact totals aren't public, so this is an estimate. Good luck, honey. Yeah, I mean, you're going to have to spend some bank doing it, too. Aren't you guys scalping those Charizard boxes, though? Yeah, I mean, to a degree, GameStop does feel like a scalper. I mean, not to be mean, but it just feels like they're just another scalper, like another, eBay bro, or you know what I mean? eBay Pokemon bro. All right, so then we run into this one. Me creeping to the employees only room looking for the golden ticket, which I honestly don't believe that's going to be the case, because if they're putting in these power packs, maybe it will. I mean, maybe the employees will get, like a discount on power packs so they can afford them more. It's possible, but still, there is a limit for each store. Corporate, how do we get rid of all this product we can't sell? Well, you have to be like Topps and set up a lottery program. Let's see what the reply here is. At Grok, prove him wrong. I guarantee it won't be at mine. Yeah, and that's just it. You have to be realistic about this golden ticket. I mean, if you're expecting Pokemon drops for all of 2026 because you're going to hit the golden ticket from a power pack that they only limit you to buy 1 power pack per store, I mean, good luck. I mean, I just don't know what to say. It's like y'all don't want to survive on Black Friday. I think they do it. They just want to bring people in the store. I mean, we went over the sports card stuff on X, Twitter. There isn't much interest in Black Friday stuff at all for sports cards. I mean, it is just like, who cares? Keep scrolling. You can show me a sale every day of the week, for sports cards. Man, you know what I mean. 5? Just admit you're poor. Yeah, there should be more tickets, I mean, They could do drops more than for just 5 people. You know what I mean? They have a lot of bank. They have a lot of money. It just feels like another sports card scheme to me. And yeah, I know Pokemon's involved, but it still feels like a sports card scheme, something like you'd see at Topps Fanatics. $2,325 stores with multiple packs. Limit 1, and there's 5 tickets total worth a few hundred in Pokemon cards. Just sit this one out. Yeah. And I'll put that out there. I mean, that should be, all over their stores with big posters. Just don't worry about it. You should have said they were amongst the Funko Pops. Problem solved. Yeah. I know that, like my local GameStop, the last time I went in, the Funko Pops just keep piling up and piling up. I mean, I still have a few Funko Pops piled up, here at my house. I've been trying to sell and nobody wants them. So overall, how do you feel about this golden ticket at GameStop? Do you think it's just another gimmick, to bring people in? Do you feel like, they put the print in such small print that that's really the goal, is just get people in the door? A lot of people, from what I saw on this post, don't even understand that you have to buy these power packs, and the power packs, from what I understand, they can be anywhere close to, around $100. Hopefully, if you go in there tomorrow, they're not at that price. I'm hoping that they would be less than that. But still, I just feel like GameStop is selling the dream more than selling reality, if you know what I mean. And we get that in the sports card world so much that I just feel like everyone just kind of looks at sports cards and goes, meh. You have to, be tied in to get the best stuff. You have to have a breaking company. You have to be tied in with Topps Fanatics. And these power packs at GameStop kind of feel the same way. I mean, all these stores, all these power packs, you can only buy one per store. I just feel like they're just doing it to get people in the door. And the fine print, most people don't even understand that it's not an Easter egg hunt at all. You can't just walk in the store and start, flipping over shells and expecting to find a golden ticket. So, anyway, do you think that this is just a scam or a scheme? I just think it's kind of puzzling that you'll get so much interest on something from GameStop, like with a golden ticket, and you'll get so much disinterest from sports card businesses selling their Black Friday sales. So anyway, I'd like to thank my subscribers and my viewers. If you haven't subscribed as a viewer, it's 100% free. Before I go, I'd like to wish you all a happy Thanksgiving. I'm out of here. Bye.